Me and my husband visited the Chicago Botanic Garden this past weekend. I've been one time in the past, but I really wanted to go back since moving back to the Midwest. And if you haven't been, you need to check it out. They have that cafe with outdoor seating. It's 385 acres of manicured gardens and different types of little gardens scattered all around. It's really cool, especially for someone who likes plants and gardening. Visiting botanical gardens is one of my favorite things to do for fun. I just think they're so relaxing and so pretty. I love them so much. This is the fruit and vegetable garden. They have a bunch of different kinds of like fruits and vegetables planted, obviously. These are different kinds of onions and lettuces and things like that. And then they have like grapes growing in this archway. And then they also have some apple trees. And from time to time, they have events at the Chicago Botanic Gardens. I haven't attended any of the events, but I've seen them online, and during this day, they had some sort of like live music happening over in this area. And there was a vendor selling products made from honey. I'm not sure if it was honey from the garden because there are bees at the garden, or if it was someone from outside the garden, but I did end up buying some honey. And this is the aquatic garden. This is just a really cool area where you can like walk around this little pond and see the different types of lily pads. And these are definitely the tallest ones I've ever seen. They're so cool looking. And if you want to visit the garden, there is a cost to get in, and you do have to pay to park as well. It used to be free to enter, and then you only had to pay to park, but now they started charging, unfortunately. But the price changes per day. I think we paid $25 each, and parking was $8, and you can buy those tickets online. I'm not sure if it benefits you, but you can. And this area is called the Bonsai Courtyards. There's two different courtyards that have a bunch of different bonsai trees in them. They're really cute. I always love bonsai trees because they're just like tiny versions of normal trees. This is the rose garden. It's one of my favorite gardens in the park, obviously because roses are really pretty. They're one of my favorite flowers. And there's just such a large variety of types of roses and colors. And this is a waterfall that's in the park. It's kind of tall actually. I'm 100% sure it's man-made, but it's really cool. It's by the Japanese garden, which you get to walk over this big bridge to get to the Japanese garden. It's like on an island. And I don't know, I've never been to Japan, but it feels like you're in Japan to me. That's how I imagine Japan to be. Um, and I definitely recommend coming at least to see this area because it's really unique and cool. This is one of the bridges that goes to Evening Island, which is another island. I don't think I explained it, but this park mostly consists of a bunch of little islands, and they're divided by bridges. So this one is just one of the many islands, and there's a massive bell tower on this island. And now we're walking over to Lavin Evaluation Garden. Some of these gardens have kind of weird names. I'm not sure where they get the names from, but that's what this garden is called. And the flowers are just planted in like a circular design. This area is called the Circle Garden. This was one of my favorite gardens just because there's a ton of flowers here. Some of the gardens don't have as many flowers because they're like more natural areas, but I really liked all the flowers here. And then after walking through that garden, we went back to the rose garden just because I wanted to get some more photos. I didn't get any pictures the first time. And at this point, we were starting to get tired and hungry, so we wanted to leave just because we've been here before and it was really hot outside. So be sure to bring like a water bottle or something if you're coming on a hot day. And this is Heritage Garden, but that is all for this video, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.